Letter to God. I wish I knew better. I wish I thought about myself a little bit more. While I was saving everyone else and being a hero, I was certainly breaking down on my inside. I seemed happy and laughing a lot to hide my true feelings. I'm so glad no one saw me. But that made me even more sad, knowing that nobody could see through me, hurting and hunting just for some relief. I'm selectively addicted to trauma because I found comfort in what was known to me. Sitting down and dining with my worst fears, nightmares were no longer scary. They became an ideal solace to my reality. Hey, do you see me? Hey, what should I do to feel better? I guess I would never know. It's all a battle of the mind. My mind is so powerful, it has been trained and schooled by life and experiences I pray to never recount. But how do I navigate through the darkness to see and maybe just feel a little bit, a spark of hope? How do I focus on the joyful moments and forsake the years of heavy burdens? When will the flowers bloom? Because food, water, and affirmations don't seem to work the magic. I'm in need of direction. Oh Lord, when my heart is overwhelmed, please lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Since you know me, you know my struggles. Please give me the strength that I need to overcome that which haunts me so deeply and to finally face life with a whole heart. Till then, please keep me healing from my soul to my spirit and my body. Tomorrow is too far. I urgently need hope and your strength for every single second. Please hold my hand and guide me steadily.
Hi. I've struggled with depression for many years, and it's been a difficult and emotional journey, but I'm finally ready to share my story and how I overcame my struggles, or how I'm still overcoming my struggles. And I hope that my story can help others who are going through something similar. So growing up, I struggled with low self-esteem, and I constantly compared myself to others, feeling unworthy, feeling the least prettiest. It seemed like everyone around me had it all together, while I was stuck in a never-ending cycle of self-doubt. Little did I know that this low self-esteem would eventually lead to a down, dark path towards depression. My self-esteem issues began in my teenage years. I would look in the mirror and despise the reflection staring back at me. I believed I was unattractive and that no one could ever find me desirable. This negative self-image ate away at my confidence, and it made it difficult for me to form meaningful relationship, whether it's friendships or dating, because I would think that people would find me as someone who is boring and someone who is not attractive. Reason why I choose self-isolation instead of talking to people when I'm going through depression. When depression started to take hold of me, I found peace in isolation. It was easier to hide away from the world than to face the judgment and misunderstanding that often accompanies mental health struggles. I believe that no one could possibly understand what I was going through, so I kept the pain and locked it away inside. So, however, I soon discovered that isolation only intensified my depression. Without the support and understanding of others, I felt even more alone and trapped in my own thoughts. It wasn't until I opened up and trusted a friend that I realized the power of connection. Sharing my struggle with someone who truly listened and emphasized made a world of difference. I began to see that I didn't have to face my battles alone, and that reaching out for help was not a sign of weakness, but rather an act of strength. So I started physically harming myself because of depression. As my depression deepened, I found myself resorting to self-harm, as a way to cope with overwhelming emotional pain. It started innocently enough with the occasion of me scratching or pinching myself, but soon escalated into more severe acts of self-injury. This, I could say, I would take a razor and cut myself. The physical pain provided a temporary distraction from my internal pain, but it was dangerous and disruptive coping mechanism. Recognizing the seriousness of my self-harming behavior, I sought professional help. Through therapy and support groups, I learned healthier ways to manage my emotions and cope with the pain. It was a difficult journey, but gradually I found alternative outlets for my emotions, such as journaling, exercising, engaging in creative activities. With time, I began to break free from the circle of self-harm and regain control of my life. Overcoming the pitfall and how I found healing. Overcoming low self-esteem and depression was not an easy journey at all. It was not an easy process, but it was possible. It required a combination of self-reflection, therapy, and support of loved ones. Through therapy, I learned to challenge my negative thoughts and replace them with positive affirmation. I surrounded myself with a network of supportive friends and family who understood and accepted me for who I was. I also discovered the power of self-care and self-compassion. Taking time to prioritize my own well-being became essential in my journey to healing. Engaging in activities that brought me joy and practicing mindfulness helped me to reframe my mindset and cultivate a more positive outlook of life. So my advice to you is, if you're struggling with low self-esteem or depression, know that you are not alone. Reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional. Remember, healing is possible and there's a brighter future ahead. Take that first step towards self-acceptance and embrace the journey towards a healthier, happier you.
I'm Bridget Samolapo. I am an artist, and I will be sharing with you how some of my artworks have helped me with my mental health journey.
Creating artworks is a safe way for me to express my feelings and my thoughts. It's not just about creating art that's gonna wow the crowd and to get likes. Art for me has been a way for me to release what I may be going through mentally as well as emotionally. Art allows me to track my healing process and my journey. I sometimes find that I create art not realizing that I'm going through something, and yet it flows and I just release it all. Art calms me down. It helps me to refocus myself and to recenter myself, especially during very overwhelming times. It is an affordable way to talk, which is why we say a picture says 1,000 words. And this is one of my recommended specialties to anyone out there.